there's a lot of people from my last video saying that nothing's coming, nothing's gonna happen, I'm paranoid, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna tell you like this. This is where I'm working, okay? I'll read that. This is where I'm working right now. The man who owns that company, I'll say Shelon Tusk. You know, y'all know Shelon Tusk. Find the rhyme, the rhythm. He has us working 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week. I'm an electrician. I wire up all the machinery that they're using to build the trucks. I'm wiring up all the machinery that they are using to build these robots, okay? We are working 12 hours, 7 days a week. I have worked for TikTok. I have worked for Amazon. I have worked for Samsung. I have worked for Fortune 500 companies all year. Nobody is pushing their people like this, okay? 12-hour shifts. He is trying to complete this for something. I promise you, bro, soon as these robots go online, it will kill 80% of the job force. All you people driving trucks, in restaurants, who don't think this can happen in Japan, they already have robots serving tables. They already have nurses that are being robotically projected from monitors to help patients. Your job is not safe, okay? 80% of the workforce will be killed by these robots. As soon as he puts these AIs inside of these robots, I promise you, bro, they will think, be smarter, faster, and they do not need to sleep, bro. We call in. I called in 3 days ago because I worked 6 days straight. Robots don't do that, and that's what they are pushing for, bro. Have you sitting at home with the real ID, with your Fed Now money, taking free governmental universal income, slave, bro. Victim to the system, bro. They do not want you out here moving how you want. They do not want you collecting resources. They don't want you to do anything without their knowledge, bro. They want to track every transaction. They want to track your whereabouts. They want to know what you're thinking, bro. And all they want to do is monetize and commercialize that. It's that mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is taking things that should not be for money or for sale and making them for sale, like your soul, love, things of that nature, bro. And y'all say that it's not coming, bro. It's right around the corner. I promise you, bro, this is coming. Where I'm working right now has proven that. This man sends drones on the top of the buildings, drones inside the building to count how many people are working at all times. This is not a game, bro. I'm telling you, this is just his company, bro. Imagine what they're doing. Like Facebook, all these companies are together. They're acting like they're competitors. They're not. They all have one agenda, bro. And each of them are doing their part. I promise you.
I'm going to give all the praises and the honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Recha HaKwadash, and double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone. Honors as well to you, brethren, okay, you fellow believers of this truth, and shalom to the elect. So anyway, before I get started in this video was put up by GMS Yahweh Shai's Prophecies, GMS Space Yahweh Shai's Prophecies. On this channel, he goes into a lot of those little news article clips, and I said, well, I'll, for the sake of prophecy, I'll do a quick video on that. As you heard, the Jake said he works in this factory, and the robots or whatever is all taken over. I think the title of this video is "E isn't hiding his Terminators anymore," right? So these this AI and these robots is being pushed on a high level, right? To there's a thing. There's a lot I can't say in the video. So there's a thing called the NWO, right? And they're pushing. Let me read the scripture real quick, just to sum this all up. Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth. It says of the sea, it says the earth and the wind and the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he has but a short time. So this Jake saying he working 12-hour shifts 7 days a week, and it's kind of crazy how they're pushing so much hard labor out of these Jakes just to terminate them, right? It's kind of spiritual how the brother titled it, he's not hiding his Terminators anymore, right? And these Terminators are terminating your jobs. And they're all AI. There's a lot we can't say, when we say it is, how it goes. But this AI, which means artificial intelligence, this is all going to be linked to the MOTB, the mark, right? All one database. And what's happening is you Jakes, you're going to be linked to this this data, right? You tribes. It makes sense why now cars are becoming all electrical. You can wave your hand to open your car door to start it, linked with AI. That's another spirit, by the way. That's a left-hand spirit, right? Which the Lord's spirit is going to be guiding that as well on the left-hand side. And then you'll be linked into that, right? I forgot who said that. You will have nothing, be happy and have nothing. So all these jobs is going to be, when you really look at it, the majority of the jobs have been wiped away already. This is just another phase of it. Years ago, you had cashiers, right? Years ago, you had to go in and pay your gas, electric bill, your phone bill, your cable bill, right? Your rent, or whatever else you had. Now, you got nothing but technology. You got Cash App, Zelle, and we use it for the, make it easier for us. But now you don't even got it. There's no cashiers anymore, hardly. Right? So we can see that. Let's go to 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Right? So it all makes sense. And this Jake, he's trying to warn people because people are saying it doesn't exist. Don't worry about it. But you can see it's called gradualism. Gradualism is something that happens over time. Right? It makes sense why they gave everybody, rich or poor, free or bond, a cell phone. Right? It makes sense when you understand. Nothing is free in this world, but you got a free cell phone? Right? You got a free cell phone? So this technology is linking you into a system, and you become comfortable and dependent on that cell phone. Then you become dependent on the system, and then we can gradually, transform you. Now, some people will say on the MOTB, oh, it doesn't make sense because how are you going to put all that on one little thing? And when you look at your debit credit cards, that one little thing, that's what it is. It's in there, but there's a transponder that you go to. It goes to a transponder to a bank, and that's how you take your money out and send it to somebody else. So it's real simple. Banks will still exist. Well, a big central bank. They will still be a bank. You still may have some form of cell phone, but at the end of the day, Revelation 13. This is artificial AI. That's all linked. 1 Peter 5:8. I'll read it in the NIV. Be alert and be sober-minded. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. Right? But who is this talking to? This is actually talking to the elect. Be sober, be vigilant. This is all talking to the elect. You got a lot of these groups who is ignoring this, man. Who is ignoring the MOTB, the mark. You got a lot of groups ignoring that, and you see what's happening gradually right in front of your face. It takes time, but it's happening. And now it's a warp speed thing. Now they're moving forward. This man says he's working 12-hour shifts. Did this man look like he's lying to you? Does he look like he's lying to you? And then in those Teslas, I did a video on that a while ago, those lithium batteries, that's called blood lithium. Went over in Africa and certain places. This man, who he's talking about, is paid these little children to go dig under the ground and pull it and get lithium. And they're dying, all to make a living. This also shows you, you tribes, you Israelites, you're still under captivity. And you will not be released until the Lord comes and deliver you out of that captivity. Now, what we're telling you, the hopeful elect, even myself, Lord's will I am, what we're telling you is to be sober, be vigilant, right? Have like-mindedness, and be aware of this, man. Understand what the hell is happening. That's what we're telling you, what's coming. And these people, and the media works with them, right? And then when they bring things out, they bring it in a form, right, of something great. They'll bring it out as something useful. Tech. When you look at technology, it really breeds slavery. Technology breeds slavery. You don't even get up and turn the channel no more, man. Half of us don't even know the number of the people we call in these cell phones. I remember a day when I had to walk to the phone booth. I had to remember the phone numbers of the major people of my family that I was calling. Do you know the average person don't know who their loved one's phone number is? And it could be their own wife or husband. I'm not surprised. Or they don't know their uncles or aunts. They don't know their numbers off the top of their head. That's what I mean by technology. Technology breeds that. This kind of technology makes you lazy. That's why the world is overweight. Not to mention the food as well, dumbing you down to accept everything that comes, on the table, right? To canker your spirit. The dumbed down music, the dumbed down television shows, right? The dumbing down of everything is designed to dumb you down, right? All the dumbed down entertainment, sports, everything, it's all dumbed down. There's no real masculinity, manhood in that. There's no real truth in that. So when you get corrupted and surrounded by dumbness or things that is dumbed down or brought low, you become low. And then you look at the society, how everybody is racing to run in front of each other in the cars just to get to the red light. You know what that is? That's a form of being dumbed down, impatient. And when people are not patient, they accept anything. And that's what's going to happen. I noticed that. I see these guys, they run in front of us and pull over, cut me off, and run up to the next light. Everything's super, super, super fast. When you thinking like that and you thinking to keep up, be faster than everybody, now you're not thinking. And those are all the people who want that technology, who wants that fast way of life. Remember, this man is the one set the trends. And everybody who wants that is going to accept that mark. Anybody who's got that fast living lifestyle that wants technology quick, got to have the next phone, got to do this, got to do that, got to be the fastest car, the fastest person, the fastest everything, the fastest high-tech person, those are the people that going to get caught up, right? Matthew 24:42, it says, "Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come." So remember, the scripture says they'll be eating and drinking until the flood came and took them all away. Well, guess what? We go back to Job. Let me get that real quick. Sometimes we have scriptures planned, and then something else come to mind. My youngest son, he went to some college thing, and which he knows the truth. He's in the truth. Some summer thing or whatever, and they went to some high tech facility, and they had the MTOB in there, and they said they will only show the younger children because those are the ones that will be the next generation ready to understand and learn. So again, this is why you have the music. This is why you're having a dumbing down. This is why you're having a high, promiscuous type of generation, because when you have a high promiscuous generation of nothing but pure adultery, that's what gradually dumbs you down, right? And then the resolve in that is to bring the parent plan buses out. I did the video on that. You go to the parent plan thing and get your situation taken care of. But what does that do? That ruins that person. Right? Anyway, Job 20:22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. And that's literal, right? The other nation's going to come upon him, right? Even our own people, they're going to come upon this man, right? When he's about to fill his belly, God shall cast a fury of wrath upon him, and he shall rain it upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon, go into those bunkers and all that, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Right? It is drawn and cometh out of the body. Yea, the glittering sword cometh out of the gall. Right? And terrors are upon him. Okay? The glittering sword shall come out of the gall. We all know the glittering sword. Those missiles, you got a lot of groups who, well, some offshoot Israelites who don't believe that, who really just want to make it here. Let me look up that word, out of the gall, just something that had me want to look that up. It says, John Swartz, out of the gall, 8:48-46. It means bitter thing, poison, right? Poison, venom, bitter thing, bitterness. Let's go down to the Strong's definition. Bitter, to be bitter, to make bitter, to be enraged. Right? So we go back here. The glittering sword shall come out of the gall, terror shall come upon him. All those nations are going to come against this man, right? And he's going to be destroyed. And understand that this is the Lord's AI. This is the Lord's mark. That's what we must understand. He set it all up. Isaiah 45:7. You know, I create peace and I create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Anyway, that's all I have on that. Shalom.